doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still tryna flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, I might crash, cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Right back where I left because I know my people needed me. Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is they see in me. Go down as a legend in my city cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it, we gon' get back on our feet. And I put that on me. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Or die too young. 100 miles per hour, I might crash cause good die young. Yeah, but here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back home. Y'all coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Hello, everybody.
Happy
Welcome
Thursday, everybody.
Ladies in the Fast Lane. We're a little early
So-
today.
Yeah, we had to jump on a little early. Erica has to go to work since she took off last weekend for Super Chips. So the lowdown for today's show, we are going to do a Super Chips kind of recap for both me and Erica. We plan to go over SummerSlam, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after.
Yep.
And then we are going to go over Motor City Mayhem. That is the race that me and Frank are putting on at the M1 concourse. So we've got not having anybody on with us tonight. We're just going to keep it kind of short and sweet since we got to get Erica to work soon here. And kind of just fill you in on all the new stuff that's going on.
Hi, Leo. Hi, Cassidy.
I'll hop on over at YouTube.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday.
Where's everybody from?
We're repping our RC Speed Secrets today. Huge shout out to Art.
If you guys haven't gotten one of these new shirts and one of these new sweatshirts, you need to. They're pretty sweet.
They're super comfy. Super comfy. What's up, Brian? Hi, Joey. Did everybody have fun at Super Chips if you went?
It was hot.
It was very
Super duper hot.
Hi,
Super hot.
Jamie. Dude, I'm really shocked, by the way, with how hot it was. Anyways, the kids didn't even use the tent that we spent.
Oh my gosh.
So long putting
I was so disappointed. Adam Worthy said, quit your job already. We got the moose on YouTube. Hey, Matt.
Snap. Hi, Matt. He's going to be live streaming, right? The Motor City Mayhem for
Yep.
NPRCTV Live.
Yep. So we will have live coverage for that for anybody who can't make it. So that'll be pretty cool. We're excited to have NPRCTV over there covering our event.
Yes.
Um,
And same for
me
next
and
week.
Frank, I don't think either of us are actually going to race in it. We're both going to kind of be running around like Erica on SummerSlam days. So making sure everything's going well and with registration and everything.
I came home with a sunburn. I wanted to rent that tent. Well, Leo, you could have asked. There was an air mattress and everything. But so,
We had a
Lindsay,
fan.
what's your recap and what are your thoughts of how Super Chips went as a racer, as racing in the event?
So my recap, I think I made it to round 5. That sounds right.
I think so.
Went out in round 5. I had one car out in round 1. Just could not get my car to hook up all day. The first day, it was really frustrating trying to figure out that prep. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't get my car to go straight, so kind of went back to the drawing boards. I got lucky on my bracket B, and someone else spun or hit it before me because I know I hit after too. So I ended up going to the next day. We kind of got it straightened out. Finally got my car going straight, and kind of just took it easy. No like blazing passes or anything. Like just trying to make sure we go straight and get it down. Because really, for most people, all you need to do is make a clean hit. Because a lot of people are getting really caught up with the prep. Either they're blowing their tires out or they are sticking. So that was my weekend. Didn't make it far, but that's okay because it was a learning experience. We got a lot figured out for SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Since
absolutely.
that was actually our first big race of the year. Me and Frank haven't raced. We didn't race all winter. We didn't go to King of the Streets, so we're still trying to figure out some of this prep situation. But we think we got it figured out for SummerSlam, so that should be pretty cool.
That's good.
It's
Prep seems to be a problem for a lot. Or not really a problem for a lot, but it's trying to figure it out.
Not necessarily a problem. It's just different than what we're used to.
Right.
So it's been a learning experience. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Roger.
I think. What are you? Before I say my thoughts, what were your thoughts on the cones?
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, "What in the heck is going on? Like, what are they doing?" And I wasn't really taking into consideration how many people were there. So by the time grooves were starting to get made, I mean, I liked it. I'm 100% for it, and we are going to be doing it at SummerSlam next week.
Okay, I agree. I like the cones because it gave you 4 different groove options, and if you saw the pictures of the track at night, you could see that there was prep all the way across the track. So there's really no like getting loose. Everything was stuck. Everything was sticky. But you had different options on the starting line. So if you liked being in that really, really sticky glue, you had that option. If you liked a looser spot to take off it, you had that option. And then there was in between also. And as the day went on, if you saw that where everyone else was staging was getting too sticky, you had an option to move. So instead of like at other races, we only got one option, or you can start your own groove, I guess. But then you take that risk of, do you have the right tune in for starting a brand new groove?
Right.
I think for the cone option, we need more practice. 2 hours really isn't enough to bring up 4 different grooves. And because the way practice is running, it was kind of like you don't know when they're going to move the cone. So you could have been in line twice and had brand new lines both times. So everybody really needs an option and the opportunity to be able to go in the lane once they're prepped. Sorry, guys, I got something in my eye.
Sorry, Sophia's over here trying to draw, so I'm helping her.
I see. So as long as we have enough time to really have everybody run in there, have enough practice, oh my gosh, then I think the cone thing is fine. I have no problem with it. I know it sucks when you get up there and you wait in line forever and then they move the cone. And then you have a more virgin road.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
I think it's a good idea too to have options, so that way it's not just one groove that you have to go down. And I didn't see as many blown up stuff, as people have in the past with just the one groove.
I agree. There was a lot of crashing, but it was very minimal damage.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think as far as like carnage wise, it might have looked bad, but very few people really broke anything. So I think the cone should probably be the new standard for most races, especially for big races. Mm-hmm. So I had no problem with that. I liked it.
Me too. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nana. Nana's watching.
Hi, Cookie.
Like our biggest fan.
I know. I love her.
Hi, KDP. All right. So,
what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments here if you guys liked it, you guys hated it. We are trying to take into consideration for the Motor City Mayhem what the racers liked. Mm-hmm. So we want to hear what you think as far as your starting lines. We want to hear what you think as far as the prep situation, because everybody knows that Wisconsin, they are doing a stick test. Do you what do you want to do for preps? Let us know. Tell us in the comments. We are going to read everything. We're going to take everything into consideration for the racers. We want to make our race as good, as great as possible for you guys. So
Yep,
we're
100%.
definitely, yeah. So we got a couple months to figure out what we want to do. So we want to take in consideration everybody before we make it final, like on our posters and stuff.
Absolutely. Okay, Biggie. Yes, we posted everywhere.
Yes,
We were
Biggie.
starting early today.
You didn't really miss anything. Just we were doing some Tulsa recap is all.
Yes. What's up, Chris Sanchez?
Hi, Wendy.
I'm so excited to see her next week.
Me too.
I need to speak louder. I turned my
Hi,
volume
Coach.
up. Is that better?
DRC.
Speak louder. The cones were a great idea. Yes, we agree 100%. But we definitely want to hear everybody's input. KDP said that's what we were going to do at the Salt City Clash cones. Different prep line options, controlled testing. Yeah, so it seems to be a good...
It seems like a lot of people like the cones. When you first start, obviously not everyone's going to be happy with it, with standing in line and maybe getting a new spot. But as day goes on with the testing.
Yeah, so no, I agree.
With the cone situation, we'll make sure that everybody has enough time to practice, that everyone gets enough passes. Erica, you've been talking about doing possibly punch cards to make sure.
Yes.
That everyone gets a fair amount of passes. So like if you do end up getting a bare spot, then you'll be able to come through and be able to get a pass where you have a decent prep line.
Right, absolutely. I think it's everybody has to have a fair choice to test while they can before the event, because everybody has to adapt. You're all trying to adapt to the same, track. It's not like one person's trying to do a different track and the other's not. So everybody has to have a fair chance to be able to get as many practice hits in before actual racing starts, So that's why we're really big with Friday being a test day. Excuse me.
And if we don't get to your comments today, we will definitely be going through and reading them after, because we want to make sure that we make the best decision for the racers. Because me and Frank as racers, we don't want to get to a spot and have completely like messed up situation. So
right, absolutely,
we wouldn't do anything that we wouldn't want to race on.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And I agree with that as being a racer too and a race director. You just need to bring a device.
I think that's really like my recap for Tulsa. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. Race in general was run pretty good. I liked the way they did the setup and being able to check where your races are. I think it was better than the what's it called, Erica, that you guys run?
Pro pairings?
Yeah, I liked it better than pro pairings, honestly, because it was it worked every time.
Yeah.
What about?
We haven't had
What'd you think?
Problem with pro pairings though. Luckily, fingers crossed. Knock on wood. At our
Right.
events.
But I think the event in a whole, I don't think there was any hiccups in it at all. I think it went pretty well. I like the setup.
I want to thank Jared and Greg for starting the cone idea. I think that was really, really awesome.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hi, Gary.
I wish I could see the comments while I pull up our event page, but I'm going to get off of Facebook comments for a second so I can pull up the SummerSlam so I make sure I don't miss anything. I just have to say about Super Chips, I had absolute blast. Even though I didn't race, I had so much fun hanging out with everybody and walking through the pits and talking, and even moments like when I helped Braxton, that was a blast for me. So it was really cool to do that. And that little man has some determination. He's going to go far.
I think by far my favorite part though was Ace racing in the DR10 race. He made it to the semifinals, and he was just so excited. It was just the best thing. I loved watching it, because he wasn't originally in it. It was Cassidy was going to run it, and then she actually pit chiefed for him, made him had him all going. So that was really awesome.
I love what did he say to Jen? You're going down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the smack talking that he had in the over there was kind of ridiculous. We got to kind of tune that down, because he can start some trouble when he's older.
Yeah, Bella had a blast doing that too, so it was awesome to see and be able to call it for Bella was pretty cool too.
Yeah. And their little
So
high five that Abel caught on, oh
I
my gosh,
know Abel caught that, and that was the perfect picture that melted my heart. It was so cute.
it was great.
All right, so shall we talk about the Summer Slam for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to talk about all the stuff that you guys got going on? Because it's coming up.
Yes. So first and foremost, I want to first start off with by thanking all of our sponsors who are supporting our event. We have RC Speed Secrets as a lane sponsor and Mark with Dragworks RC as a lane sponsor. We have Team GFRP, BBM Performance and Parts, Luke's Hobbies, Zubek Speed Shop, Donathan RC, Straight Line Spoilers, TSG Carbon Works, Drag Race
Hey, Erica,
Concepts. Yeah.
they're saying you're too quiet that they can't hear you.
Oh, should I start? Is that better?
Maybe move your microphone a little closer. I can hear you okay, but I don't know. I got a couple of people saying they can't hear you.
Is that better, guys? Sorry, I don't know what's going on. This is what happens when I do it by myself. All right. Should I start sponsors over again?
Yeah, go ahead, just
Okay.
so people can hear it.
All right. So, sponsors for the Summer Slam, huge thank you for supporting our event. We have RC Speed Secrets as a lane sponsor, Mark from Dragworks, Team GFRP, or Mark from Dragworks is the other lane sponsor, sorry. Team GFRP, BBM Performance and Parts, Luke's Hobbies, Zubek Speed Shop, Donathan RC, Straight Line Spoilers, TSG Carbon Works, Drag Race Concepts, Chi-Town Customs, and NPRCTV as always. And I think that is it. Get Stuck. I'm sorry, I forgot Jeff. He is, I can't forget him. He is actually sponsoring. He got the trophy again, like he always does, and it is
Oh,
pretty cool.
Have you seen it already?
Yes, I have.
I'm
I'll have to
excited.
send you a picture. But and then also RJ with Lizard Works, he is donating and sponsoring with the two big paper checks for the winner
Oh,
and runner
cool.
up. And then he's also doing awards too, like the plaques. So huge shout out to him.
Gotcha.
Thank you. So the layout, Thursday, June 8th, we're going to open up the track
What time?
around 1.
Okay.
It's
What
not,
time are you letting people in?
we're letting people in. I think Anthony will be there and Aaron and everybody around 8, 9
Okay.
a.m.
Cool.
Because we have like a couple campers being like our camper that we rented for the weekend will be dropped off on Thursday as well, like Bailey and stuff too. They got a camper. But Thursday we're not putting up the timing system. It's just going to be practice. So if you get there and you want to go out and run your car, go right ahead. But yeah, like I said, no timing system will be put up on Thursday. So it's just kind of getting, figure out the track for you guys and making some passes, getting from A to B, trying to avoid the curbs. And then Friday, June 9th, the track is going to open at 9 or 10 a.m. That's kind of like in the air, probably more towards 9, but so 9 a.m. And then testing will be all day. Until like 2. From 2 to 5, we are going to do the qualifying for the quick 32. So it is no charge to qualify. It is a $20 buy-in if you do make the quick 32 and you want to do it. But you have 2 qualifying passes to be able to do for that. So we'll give out tickets from 2 to 5. Everybody has 2 passes to make. And then we'll go from there. And that's going to be a flashlight start with a camera finish when the sun goes down, which is kind of like a ritual we've started at our track, which is pretty cool. I like that. The Duke of the Box Stock is also going to happen Friday as well. And then Saturday, June 10th is official race day. So the track is going to open at 8 a.m. Signups will close at 10 a.m. I want to kind of make that very clear too with signups. I have to have everybody at 10 a.m. because this is a lot of people to put into pro pairings, and I want to make sure I don't miss anybody or duplicate anybody. So that's going to be, I'm going to be very stern on that.
If everybody's name spelled right.
Yeah, right.
Paula.
It's so funny how that has carried now, though.
I know.
just from
For
me
2
messing up
years
his
now.
name. Right.
Hi,
Sorry,
Carlo.
Paul.
I agree. Yes, we need more testing time with the cones. And Flawless
Yep.
Crush, we do read the comments on YouTube. I am usually always on YouTube looking.
Yes, she is. I'm just on not on Facebook right now because I'm going off our event. Um, but drivers meeting will be 10:30, and then racing we were originally going to start at noon, but we're actually going to start at 11:15, I think, because with the turnout, we want to get started. So
Right.
between rounds, I'm very strict. You have 10 minutes. We're not going to do like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, anything like that. So as soon as A ends, B is starting in 10 minutes. I will make sure that, like, if you're in the last races, A, you hopefully won't be in, B right away. But
Makes
the,
sense.
what's that?
Does that make sense?
The the entry fee is $100 per entry. So you have an A ladder and a B ladder. Those are separate entries, so that's separate fees. So total amount to race if you're doing both ladders for the weekend is $225. This could potentially be a huge payout. We are paying out the top 4, so I firmly believe and think that if you make it to the semifinals, you should get something, out of it.
Do you guys have a percentage split on that yet, or you're still working that out?
We're still working that out.
Okay.
I know Aaron had numbers. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should have wrote that down. But I don't know if we're gonna do the pots like 80-20 or 75-25, and then third and fourth are gonna get paid just a certain amount from.
You get paid amount.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. But Saturday I plan on going through as many rounds as we can. So I really want everybody to be paying attention. I will make sure that you can hear me from wherever. It's nice that we won't have generators, so there's not that extra noise, taking up.
Right. Yeah, because I couldn't hear anything at Super Chips over the weekend. Anytime they announced anything.
Yeah, we couldn't either.
Frustrated me. We weren't even that far away.
I felt bad, but I kept going to Jared, like, what are we on? What are we doing?
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much it. We are going to race all day until we can't anymore. That'd be pretty cool if we could get it finished in one day. If we can't, we'll end around 10 p.m. That way people have a chance to rest. And then we can start again Sunday morning at 8 a.m. And Sunday morning at 8 a.m., it is going to be just right off the trailer. Start racing on Sunday, if it goes into that.
We got Leo asking, will cones be used Thursday and Friday for testing? Okay.
Yes. Yep, all weekend. That's a good question. Paul.
And then you guys you guys are reserving Sunday as a rain day, right?
Rain and entry day. So my goal, it would be absolutely amazing if we could get it done Saturday. If Saturday comes and it's like the semifinals or the quarterfinals or whatever by Saturday, we can still finish it. But if we still have quite a few rounds to go, we'll end Saturday night around 10 and then go into Sunday morning.
Okay.
Oh, Slaney said all I heard at Super Chips was Tommy yelling at the crickets.
There were so many crickets. And like every time someone left, they would just like mitigate to someone else's tent. So by the time me and Frank like got packed up, because we were one of the last tents up, like we always are, there was literally hundreds of crickets underneath all our stuff. It was ridiculous.
There was a lot.
Anything else you want to mention for Super Chips? Or not Super Chips, for SummerSlam? Anything about vendors? Anything about the sponsor stuff?
So
I know we talked about the vendors, tents and stuff earlier.
Oh, yes, this is exciting. Really quick, I'm sorry. David Brown, you know who he is. So for the flashlight at the camera or the ending, he has created a ramp at the end with sensors that will, like when you pass it, it'll just determine who wins. I think that's pretty cool that he built that.
Okay.
So we don't have to have a camera at the end. It's just there's this little line judge that he created,
Okay.
which is I just think it's pretty cool that he did that.
Nice. Anything else about SummerSlam?
I think I might.
You want to talk about the barbecue thing or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah,
Food.
I forgot. How can I forget about the? How can I forget about the food?
The
This is
most
like a
important
huge
part of
food
SummerSlam.
event. So Friday morning, Big Neve is going to be cooking breakfast for everybody. His menu's up on the event page, and I think it's on his personal page too. And then Friday night is going to be the barbecue cook-off between Big Neve and Vince Durheim. Is that how you say his last name right? I think I'm horrible.
Isn't Grandma Cookie doing something too?
She's cooking breakfast Saturday morning.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So then Saturday morning, Nana Cookie will be cooking breakfast. She's doing French toast, bacon, sausage, and eggs. And like I posted on the page, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but instead of charging per plate, she just wants anybody to put in any amount that they want, and she's going to donate that towards the fundraiser for Taylor Spencer's children and family. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Yep. And then Friday during the day we have I forgot what the food truck's called. It's right on the top of my tongue too.
Jamie,
SNK.
there's power available for everybody.
Yep. Just make sure you bring
shouldn't need a
cords.
What?
I was just telling everybody to make sure they bring cords.
Yep. Yeah, there should be power available for anybody, but.
Yep. So if you have like the I think 30 or 60 amp splitters too, that'd be awesome if you can bring it to help branch off.
Do we know how many entries so far? Do we have a rough idea yet?
So based on signups, and like I've posted and everything, signups was just to get a roundabout idea so we could kind of plan everything. So it wasn't, like a pre-registration where you have to pay. So everybody that has signed up so far, I have 262 people signed up. Which is a lot of people.
And that's only
That's
like
crazy.
the single entry. Like that's only like counting them as one person.
That's just counting them as one person, individual people.
So this could be potentially one of the biggest races of the year if everybody's at.
Yeah.
Which would mean it was going to be one of the biggest pots ever, I believe.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. That could change somebody's life. That's crazy.
Yeah. Someone's yearly income.
Yeah, it really is. That's insane. I never even knew 262 people seem like, that's a lot. I never even imagined that this hobby, or sport that people call it is this big. I never knew. Oh, look, Paul Lampa hasn't even signed up, Paula. So you're 263, sir. It's crazy. Hotels booked. Awesome, Jamie. Can't wait. Say it. Wendy said, "Say it say it again for the people in the back." That's absolutely insane. 263 people are coming. Hopefully everybody that's coming or that signed up will be there.
And you're only running Outlaw, correct?
Correct. For the SummerSlam, we are only running Outlaw.
And then you're doing the Duke Airtime thing.
Yeah, on Friday.
But that's not like a big thing.
Right. It's not the main race.
Right.
But it's still awesome. I had so much fun doing that. That's a great idea to do that every race that Billy travels to. I think that's pretty cool.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. I hope everybody's ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just excited to have fun and hang out.
Anything else on SummerSlam?
I think I know that I'll announce it obviously the day of, but there are restrooms on site. We do have we are going to have a handicap porta potty, but we definitely want to make sure that people are just using the restrooms that are on site, because that's pretty cool that we have restrooms in general. Hey, Tony. Yep, Wendy, the Duke is awesome. I love it.
It's always fun. I want to get more kids like involved in that. I think like
Yes,
that's the most fun
absolutely.
to watch.
We should do like an all kids class, like just an all kids race. I think that would be awesome.
We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Go ahead. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Motor City Mayhem.
Okay, so we finally got a name for it. It is going to be Motor City Mayhem at M1 Concourse. This is going to be on August 10th and 11th. So that's going to be a Thursday and a Friday. So everybody get ready for that because I know it's a little hard for everybody when it's on Thursday, but we are going with the dates that we were given. So for Motor City Mayhem, let me pull my notes up. Sorry, guys. I've got a bunch of
You're good.
stuff written down. Okay, so far we have a title sponsor. We have Team GFRP is going to be our title sponsor for this event. So thank you, Dustin,
Awesome.
GFRP 57 Designs, and Quasi Speed for sponsoring our event. We're really excited to be bringing the first national event in Michigan. It's going to be probably one of the most widely seen NPRC events that's ever happened because we are doing this while there are big cars racing and stuff. This is the Tom Bailey Sick Magazine event that goes on in Pontiac every year. We have real street racing. There's going to be burnout contests. There'll be tons of food trucks. It's going to be a totally family friendly thing. So it's going to be really awesome to really have such a wide audience to be able to experience this, not just us that show up strictly for RC drag racing. We're going to have all kinds of people showing up to be able to see and participate in this event. For our lane sponsorships, we have RC Speed Secrets for our left lane, and we have Custom Works for our right lane. So thank you guys for believing in our event, and me and Frank for our first time putting on an event, which is no easy task, which I'm sure Erica knows. So
Welcome to
we
my
are,
world.
yeah, it's definitely been different being on this side of it versus being a racer. And if you guys don't know, Erica is going to be our race director for that event, and she runs a
Thank you
tight
for
ship
that.
and the best events. So obviously we're having Erica do all the coverage for this, so we're really excited. We will
Thank
have
you.
Matt Housen from the Moose. He's going to be covering our event with NPRCTV for anybody that can't be there. So we will have this live streamed for everybody also. And there'll also be photographers there to get some good pictures of our event as well.
I think
We are
that
still looking for vendor sponsors. If anybody is interested, please contact me or Frank if you would like to sponsor the event. We are also going to be doing something new. So, Gary Rowe Photography is the name of the photography that will be covering our event. So we decided that we are going to do something a little bit new. It's kind of like the DR10 race, the Duke DR10, but it's going to be strictly kids at our event. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an invitational. We're going to pull probably 6 to 8 kids from the crowds, and we're going to invite them to come and race in our event. So
oh,
we
that'd
are
be so
going to get,
cool.
yeah, so we're actually going to buy the DR10s, and when they're done, which we're not going to tell the kids, just so it's kind of like a fun surprise, we're going to give them away to the kids that race them
Oh,
when they're done.
that's
So
such a good idea, Lindsay.
yeah, so we're giving the cars away, and this will probably be in between one of the big races to kind of give us some space and give us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So we plan to do that. That's going to be really awesome. If you are a local hobby shop and you want to donate a DR10 to it, we are absolutely happy to do that too. But we will get 8 to 10 ourselves. We're going to buy them and run the race with those. So we're excited for that
I'll
because
get a hold
we
of our
really want to get.
local hobby shop for you too.
Okay, yeah, because we're hoping to maybe get some hobby shops to come in and have their own tents. So when the kids are done, you never know if like they want to buy more parts, or if their parents actually like it and want to continue to do this, we can send it to someone local as well.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that idea. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. We're really excited because obviously kids are the reason that we do this, and the only
Yeah,
people that are going to really keep it going.
absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think that's great.
So down to a little bit of the nitty gritty here. So what we're going to do is there's going to be a $30 track fee. $10 of that track fee is your admission to M1 concourse. And then $20 of that is your actual track fee. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, there's an admission. So I believe when we start actually doing signups, we're just going to do the $10 online. So your admission's already taken care of, and your $20 track fee will be due when you get there. So,
Nice.
which I think most people already do anyway.
Yeah.
For Outlaw, there will be an A and a B bracket, same as SummerSlam. So it'll be a dual entry. It'll be $50 per entry. And then we have Real Street. That'll be a $25 entry, and that's a single entry. Same as they did at Super Chips. We are doing that class.
You like the Real
That
Street?
will be what?
Do you like the Real Street?
I do. It's
Exciting?
fun. It looks
I think
like
it's really
everybody had a lot of fun that participated in it.
Yeah, they
Like-
did, and Sanchez was all about it. Like,
Yes,
even
you
like
were
while he
excited.
was racing, he's like, I want to do this more than I want to do Outlaw. Let's go.
Yeah, everyone
That's
that was
awesome.
in it really looked like they enjoyed it. So it looks like it's a fun class. Well, I haven't gotten to do that yet. I think we are getting Ace together a Real Street car, so we can do that.
That's what we want to do for Bella.
So
Really quick, Lindsay, David Brown said he'll buy a DR10 for that.
Okay.
done it.
David, go ahead and shoot me or Frank a message, and we'll talk about how we want to do that.
That's cool.
Okay. And then backstop, $10 single entry.
Okay.
And that is going to be kind of our schedule for the day. We are still trying to figure out like times, what time we're going to open the track, what time we're going to have drivers meeting and stuff like that. Because
Right.
this has all come together really fast, and it's been something that just kind of popped up when they asked us. So we're kind of just to be determined on times as far as when the track will open and all that stuff, and how long we'll have practice for. Because I know
Okay.
Thursday will be all day practice.
Nice. So you have a full
And we
day.
will, yeah, we'll be moving the cones and stuff, and we will really get that the groove prepped up.
Created.
So yeah, everyone will have lots and lots of time for practice on Thursday.
That's awesome. I think this is gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm excited because it's such a different kind of event.
Yeah, and it's a perfect event for everybody. All of you who have kids and wives at home who want to get them involved, bring them out. You can watch more than just you're not just stuck in the pits with the RC drag racing. You'll be able to walk around and see different things, and I think
Yeah.
that's really cool. That's a perfect family
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, and it's a whole week-long thing down there too, so it's really fun.
That's cool. I've never
And
been.
then I know we talked about we're gonna plan on to do a raffle, so we'll have lots of goodies that we'll be giving away.
Awesome.
And then, like I said at the beginning, we are gonna wait till SummerSlam is over to really make a final decision on how we want to handle the prep situation. Because I know SummerSlam is keeping it the same because it's really too
Right.
late, really,
Yeah.
to change anyway. Everybody's been prepping and see how it goes with Wisconsin and how they really handle it and how that goes. But we will be doing cones as well.
Yeah, I think that's a new thing. It needs to be a new
Yeah.
thing at especially bigger events. If you're just doing a local event, you only have like 20 people, there. I think obviously the one group is good, but definitely agree with the cone thing. And I'm glad that Greg and Jared did that because that was really great. When
Yeah.
did you say a date or when you want to try and have like a pre-reg up?
We're still talking to the people that put it on. They're trying to really get with the rest of the people that put on the other events before they put everything and make everything live as far as registration.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So-
understandable. So is that going to be like just through them then, like through the or through the M1?
Through the SICK,
Like a-
yeah, I believe it was like the SICK magazine site that they
Gotcha.
had it on. So we will update you guys when we know exactly when everything's live, and we will post it everywhere for you guys so you can get a chance to register.
Ice cream cones.
Anybody have any questions? Yes, Billy, ice cream cones, exactly.
Speaking of ice
Speaking
cream, we'll
of
have ice cream
cones,
truck
the
at the
kids-
SummerSlam.
The kids were so sad that snow cone truck didn't show up to Super Chips. Like they waited all
There was
day.
lemonade though, wasn't there?
I know, but
There's
all
something-
day.
Quit it. Yes, Anthony, your children are cleaning your truck.
Anybody have any questions?
Oh, thanks, Gary. He said, "What's up, ladies? Thanks for taking your time to grow the hobby. We appreciate that. Thank you."
Yes, coffee will be on site too at SummerSlam.
Yes, yes, they will. I'm so excited about that. We had a lot of requests, so I was like, "Let me see if I can find one," and I sure did.
Oh, and then me and Erica, we need to take a second out to congratulate Cody on his win at Super Chips
Yes, absolutely,
and
and
the whole and the
track money.
DRC
Yeah, for
team.
sure. They definitely
Congratulations.
figured that out. They did a great
Yep,
job.
they definitely did the best job in figuring out that prep this last weekend.
Yeah, they did. 100%. I think they're coming next week too, so that'll be cool.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and tomorrow don't
And
forget to tune in to Billy's race recap. Hopefully he has his voice back now and he's able to talk. I'm not sure what time he's going live, but don't forget to tune in tomorrow for that. And I also want to announce too for the Fall Classic, our event that we put on in the fall as well. That's going to be mostly like the Real Street, VXL, and bracket classes. So I'm excited for that to be an event where it's not all focused on Outlaw too.
RJ, so the Motor City Mayhem event, it is August 10th and 11th. It is 2 days. So it will be a Thursday and a Friday. Thursday will be all practice. Friday we will start racing.
Yep. So that'd be cool. Oh, thanks, Tony. Armando Starbucks. We'll get Starbucks. Billy said 4-5 Eastern Standard Time. And I want to thank you, Billy, for an awesome live show too at Super Chips. It was great to listen in the pits and be able to come and talk to you. And thank you for giving Lindsay and I the chance to have our ladies in the fast lane. We really enjoy doing this. So it's really cool to be able to just chat, get more good ladies involved. Anything else?
Anybody have any other questions? You have any questions about Super Chips, SummerSlam, Motor City Mayhem, anything like that?
Anything?
I know we got to send Eric off to work here.
Yeah, man, I don't want to go. I wish I could have just taken like 2 weeks off between Super Chips and our race.
All right, let me check over at YouTube one more time.
Thanks, Billy.
No questions over there.
My lips were so sunburnt from Super Chips. They're so dry.
Mine are too. Mine are super duper chapped.
Leo, Lindsay will work on that, I'm sure, as a couple days. She just created the event page. She was asking hotels for Motor City. So just like I did,
Yep.
I'm sure she'll get on and post a list of close hotels and everything as within the next couple days or so.
Yep, I will get you guys some more information on some places to stay. Yep. So we're really getting everything together now. Super Chips took a lot of time out of being able to work on our actual race. So we are kind of in overdrive right now while we're in between races to get as much information out to you guys as possible and to get all of our stuff together. So
yes.
So we will have more information coming for you guys.
Sweet. Well, I'm excited for next week. Thank you all for listening to us and joining us. Anything else you want to say, Linz?
I'm going to go ahead and thank all my sponsors like we always do. CWR, GFRP, 57, Quasi Speed, Team At 6 in Voodoo, A-Main, ProTech, Get Stuck, Live Action, RC Speed Secrets, BC Race Cars, Zubex Speed Loop, and Killer Concepts.
And I would like to thank my sponsors. Team GFRP, 57 Design, Straight Line Spoilers, RC Speed Secrets, Zubex Speed Shop, Live Action, Dunn Graphics, Guru, and NPRCTV Live. Thank you guys. Can't wait to see you next week if you're coming. Hope everybody has a great and safe weekend. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow.
Yep.